And family members, family and friends. This is just a PSA announcement for my masseuses, my estheticians, my cosmetologists, my barbers, hair braiders, whatever you do, bakers, family members, friends. Pay people what they ask to be paid. Hi guys, it's me, Regina B, and I am back with another video. How are you? I hope you well. I hope you in good health. And it has been a minute. I've been filming videos, but I really haven't had the time to upload them. October ended up turning into a pretty busy month with my daughter's birthday in there and just with other events like my son's football games and just different things that have been going on. I've been super tired lately, and I haven't, really had the time to edit. So I just wanted to come on and give you guys a life update. I might insert some pictures in here for you to see. I think in my vlog that I uploaded, I let you know my baby sis got married. My youngest had a birthday, Gracelyn Rose. She turned 2. And yeah, we've just been doing our Zooms. Harper goes to school 2 days out of the week for distant learning. So she goes on A days, and then Wednesday on she is virtual learning. And they really have stopped doing the Zooms because they were having teachers do Zooms during the time when the kids would be in the classroom, and that just proved to be way too chaotic. So since she's not on B days on Thursday and Friday, her teacher just uploads her work to Canvas. My posture right, but she basically works at her own pace and gets her work turned in that way. Other than that, like, I had to do a Parents as Teacher Zoom meeting for Gracelyn. Parents as Teacher is a great resource for parents. Well, I didn't for Josiah, but Harper, Ava, and Gracelyn, I've always done Parents as Teachers. And I will tell you, from each year that goes on with all of their ages, when they were babies, they were all different. And so, technology, education is keeping up with the children. So there's always new things that I'm learning about, fine motor skills and their learning and development and just different stuff like that. And yeah, my son's been being a teenager. He actually got a job. Football season's up. He didn't want to do basketball this year. So he came to us and said, I want to apply for a job. He applied for a job, interviewed, got the job that day, and he worked his first 2 days last week. So been doing that, having to drive him back and forth because he's not driving yet. And yeah, got my hair redone. So I also went to the tattoo piercing shop, and my niece got her first tattoo, and I got my nose pierced. Here it is, see? I got my nose pierced. I do want to get the other side, but my glasses are so square that they hit up against it, made it come out. I had to text my friend. I was like, my nose ring came out. Because she has 2, and she knows to do. She was like, you're just going to have to do that pain. You're going to have to find that hole, push it down in there. And I did. So yeah, I got that. And I want to get the other side done. So I want to have 2 studs in my septum. But I might insert some pictures of that because my niece was like, you look like you was about to come off the table. Because I was like, ah! And he's like, you got to relax your head. And I'm like, ah! So we did that. And then what else? What I was saying about that is I was like, I need to take my hair down. I don't feel like it. It's just so many braids in there because I go to the Africans that have my hair braided, and they just have a different technique. They put more hair on smaller sections. So it ends up being a lot, and it's very, very hard to like put your hair, maneuver it and put it up in different styles when you get them so small like that, and it takes forever to take out. And so I was just like, oh, I want to take my braids out. I need to wash my hair, but I don't feel like it. And then I was like, I don't really feel like I'm in the mood for the pain yet. And so she's in hair school, and she's been doing her own braids for years now, and she offered to do my hair for me. And so I was like, okay, cool. She offered to take it down, help me take it down, and then braid it. And I went, and we still have to finish this little part right here because we ran out of hair. We're actually going to finish that later today. But yeah, I actually love it. I've never done anything with having color in my hair. I've always done just like a 4, or I might go up a little bit lighter sometimes because, you know, just depending on what mood my hair is in, it looks different. It can look dark brown, and then you can see the red. So, but yeah, I just did that, and I was telling her, I'm like, well, I want to do a light gray because I have some light grays in the front. And my niece was like, oh, them 2 little hairs. And I was like, yeah. But it was telling me my battery is running low, so let me hurry up. So I went ahead and tried. I was like, well, what do you think? You know, I want to do like a X-Men Rogue type of thing where I want it majority on one side, but, you know, a little bit on the other. And so she hooked it up, and I think she did a fantastic job. It took us probably like 10 hours because we had to take the stuff down as well. But I like it. It's different. This, like I said, this is new. And yeah, I think she did a great job, and I paid her. And you know, even though I'm her aunt, I'm also a licensed cosmetologist. I was about that life years ago. And family members, family and friends, this is just a PSA announcement for my masseuses, my estheticians, my cosmetologists, my barbers, hair braiders, whatever you do, bakers, family members, friends, pay people what they ask to be paid. Don't devalue someone's work. Don't devalue someone's effort. And don't devalue someone's request for respect when they say, this is my price. Okay? You never hear us speaking in the community that I really haven't been a part of, but I'm a part of it. And for people that are crafters that make t-shirts or hats, it's like you really don't hear us saying, well, you family, so you should pay. I know I said the shirt is $25, but you should pay $50 because you family. You don't hear us doing that. So please, please, when we say, you know, if the price is $40, we family, I can't slide you 20. No, this is my livelihood. No, you can't. And to all of y'all out there that's just now starting out in the game, if people cannot respect you enough, then you will have to make the decision to say, well, then I can't do your hair, or I can't do it. You know, I mean, you can't let people take advantage. I mean, you can let people take advantage of you, but familiar relationships doesn't give a person a right to disrespect you. So I'm done on that. But yeah, she did it, and I like it. She's going to finish the top. She's very, very light-handed. My head does not hurt. Let me take a pause for the calls because I don't want my phone to die and my battery is getting low. So I will be right back. I'm going to go get my long charger. I don't know where I'm going to hook it up at, though. Dilemmas, dilemmas. What? I'll be back. I'm going to have to set this up different so that I can... Yeah, y'all see my chair? Yeah, that's what I use with my little stand. I'm going to have to put it right here. Okay. So I had to move that to the window. I'm just going to be right here talking. Maybe I'll set it down like this. And then pull this up. And then... gotta lock it into place. That's cool, right? That's fine. Yeah, so, but okay. that's, so I was talking about that. But yeah, she did a really good job. I like it. Like I said, I'm going to be wearing braids. I'm natural now, and I'm going to be wearing braids for I don't know how long, probably as long as I have my sides shaved. I mean, that's just what I want to do right now. That's just where I am in my life. It's very, very convenient, especially when I go working out and stuff. I don't have to worry about my hair at all. So it's great. It's like I'm about that life. I'm about that fitness life, and that means I got to make choices, and it is what it is. So I do have an event on Halloween that I'm kind of considering not doing. I do have an event to do vending, and just an update on my business, guys. I started it with the stimulus, and I started it in the summertime, and it was something that I really could focus a lot of energy on. But now that, you know, school has started, it's something that I've really had to put on the back burner. And a part of me doesn't want to, but you know, I prayed about it, and the most important thing is my children. Is I wanted to be a wife and a mother. I wanted multiple kids. I wanted to, you know, be able to be there for my kids when they got off the bus. You know, I grew up in a predominantly white area, so I saw that a lot. And that was something that I always thought about. You know, I had other career things that I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to go to New York and be a photographer. I wanted to be an actress. Oh, thank God. With everything that's coming out with these celebrities and these people from back in my day, I'm just so grateful that God was like, no, you're going to stay a little self right on over in Kansas City, and it's okay. I had to remember, like, what's important. And all of that stuff is going to be there. But I don't have the time to, you know, go to long vending events. You know, not my husband does great. He helps me. He cooks. He's not the best cleaner or straightener upper, but he helps me great. But us moms out there, we know if I'm gone for like 7-8 hours and I come back, it's like if you go on vacation and you know you got that coworker that is gonna do some of your work, but's gonna leave more work for you to do. So that's that with my business, and just kind of telling myself, like, you're not giving up. You're just putting it to the side until, you know, maybe Graceland's a little bit older, until maybe fall or winter break, spring break, summer. So none of these things are going away. So don't feel upset. Don't get down on yourself. So that's what I've been doing. We've had friends come over. I've gone over friends' houses and hung out. So just that's my life update. This is my hair that I'm feeling and I'm rocking. And yeah, just been trying to keep the house as clean as possible. It's hard, especially with kids not going to school and having so many. I mean, this is a lived-in home. And what I mean by that is, like, we live here, and my kids are used to being able to play everywhere. And, you know, as a mom, some days it gets to me because I'm like, I spent my whole day just going around and picking up stuff. I'm tired of it. But this is the life that I prayed for. I really, really did. And I was blessed to have it, and I love it. And I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. What's that? A toy. Did y'all see the back of my hair? Yeah. What she need to finish? Another reason I really wanted to get on here and do like a little vlog or a little chit chat, a little sit down with me. I think I'm gonna name it something when I do this, you know, because I do enjoy watching people when they sipping their tea and they spilling tea. Lovely tea. I love her. She's great. Or, you know, drinking coffee. Some people do like unwind and they have wine with them and stuff. I drink wine, but I'm more of a whiskey drinker. So, and I know with me always talking about the Lord, it might be a little conflicting for some people if I call it Whiskey Wednesdays. I might do it anyway because I kind of like that. So anyway, I wanted to get on here Also, because I felt very, very motivated by a young lady who I just recently started following. I don't know how I found her, but she came up on my suggestion page. She was talking about a subject that just really bothered me. And she just did another video on a subject that was bothering me. And this young girl has been, I think she said she's been with her husband 8 years, but she's been married 4, and she's 27. And she just really motivated me to speak truth to power, speak truth, because a lot of the things that she's been saying, I've been like, dang, I want to do a video about this, and I'll tell Phil like, and this and this and that, and then for whatever reason I don't do it. But the first video that I watched of hers was talking about someone named Sukiana. Now, I have no idea who that is. I don't watch reality TV anymore because I used to watch it, and I used to watch it for the fights and for the reads. But as I got older, it kind of was like, first of all, I could tell it was staged and fake. And I didn't like finding out that, they let people get high and drunk before they do that. I didn't like the exploitation of the black woman. I also saw, as my son was growing up, just junior high and high school, I saw a lot of, I was partially raised by TV. Latchkey kid all day, stand up. But, you can see the youth emulating this lifestyle and emulating these people. And it's like, that's actually not reality. That's not reality. And why would you want your reality to be to get dressed up, to look pretty, have your makeup done, have your hair done, outfit looking good just to go fight, go on a vacation to go argue and fight and be around people you don't like? That's not boo. No. And I'm just here to tell you, assault is real. It's real. I don't know what they do in that celebrity world. I think they just make stuff up. You really don't know. You don't know. So when they say they got assault charges, usually, if you in the real world and you get an assault charge, you either gonna have to pay some restitution, which is expensive, or you're gonna have jail time. Or if someone finds it in the goodness of their heart to drop the charges, reality. So going back to this young lady, because I watched Lovely Tea, I had already knew about this disturbing story, which I had to fast forward through some of it because I was like, oh, So it's just not what these eyes needed to see. It was what I saw was triggering enough. Excuse me. So the young lady, she was speaking on it, and I feel like she said some strong, bold words. I know she said that some people came trying to be disrespectful, coming at her. I'm here to let you know that girl was on point. Her name is Susu. I think it's just that. And this young lady was on point. No man is going to degrade you if he loves you, if he respects you, if he honors you. And no man, especially no man that you're married to, is worth humiliation porn. Abuse. It seemed abusive. And what disturbed me about that is the response of some of the youth and the young lady. And she's just, if you know what I'm talking about, then great. But she's on OnlyFans. She was on, I think, a Love and Hip Hop that is way out of my generation. And she was just doing some disturbing sexual acts. And then at the end, begging for a store. And to me, prostitution is being glamorized. I know a lot of people, it was trending and it was an uproar because someone's like, Swati, I don't listen to those people, artists. If he ain't buying you a bag, then that's prostitution. I'm sorry. Like, it's escort and it's prostitution, and they're glamorizing it. And the youth are sucking it up. They're little sponges. And let me tell you, when my son comes around here, let's give you a reality check. Let's let you know what these Migos and these dudes, these basketball players and all this stuff is talking about. While you up here like, and I ain't gonna do it unless I get a bag, and I got a bag from that nigga, and I got some shoes. Hey. Okay, because I was getting into it. She's laying down. Oh, go wipe your nose before you get on camera. Anyway, getting back into what I was saying, like, I got a bag for this. These boys talking bad about y'all. Pass around for the streets. She look dumb. She everybody's. And these dudes, they ain't no different. They saying the same stuff. So why you got this big old wig on and all this? Please, young lady, please. Don't follow with what this world is trying to sell you. It's fine if you want to listen to that music. I'm not one of those Christians that go as far as to be like, oh, well, but some of it, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to, but some of it, it's ushering in, eventually it's just going to be porn. Porn is going to be like normal. It is going to be normal. And I'm not saying that to judge anybody. Hey, I'm real all day. Had a porn addiction. Yes, I did. I sure was the one. Won't he do it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And that, a lot of people's like, you ain't heard the WAP song? And da-da. I'm not trying to go back there and do that. I mean, if you into that, that's fine. I felt bad doing it. It didn't feel good. I mean, the ramifications, it just didn't. My husband would be like, why are you tripping about it? And it was just like, for me and my heart and my mind, it just didn't feel right. And so that's why I don't listen to music like that. And that's why I don't listen to songs like that, because it'll trigger me and it'll tempt me. And I'll go look at some porn. I'm just being honest. It's very, very over-sexualized. And just getting back to things, another reason that I'm not into that is because a lot of that funds sex trafficking. And when I watched a documentary about that and I found that out, it really convicted me. Like, I could possibly be helping. No, thank you. I got enough stuff on file in my mind. So anyway, Christians have struggles too. And that's why when you hear us say, won't he do it? That's why we say that. It's not just for the blessings, it's for the redemption, and it's for the forgiveness. It's for the forgiveness of those things done in the dark that nobody sees. But I don't have a problem with talking about it, because I'm saved and I'm healed. And I mean, can't judge me, can't condemn me, can't even save me. So anyway, but I really wanted to just do something to speak to the young girls, like young girl. And Susu in her video was saying how she wanted to be a video vixen. I did too. I just didn't ever, really, really try. It was just something that I was like, oh, that would be cool to be in. Like, do you hear a video? No, it wouldn't. She said that she pursued it, and someone flew her out to Atlanta, and she was almost kidnapped. But by the grace of God, she wasn't. So, young ladies, please, these women are selling you a bill of goods, That's definitely not the lifestyle you want to go down. If you do, it will be a hard life. I know that it looks glamorous, these young ladies. The one that did the OnlyFans, I did look up some stuff about her, and I saw a video where she was crying, saying she sold her soul. And you can get it back. As long as you live in, there's nothing you can't come back from. This is all over the place, I know, but this is just a lot of things that I've been watching, trying to think about my videos and what I want to address. And yeah, the number one thing is, young ladies, and then I saw something where like Offset woke Cardi B up at like 5 and was like, I'm not gonna take you off live until she give him some head. And she's like all under the covers like this, and he's pulling the cover off, and he's like, 37,000. And it just was disturbing. It was like, let me I love and respect my husband. And first of all, how I know he loves and respects me is he would never do that. He don't want nobody to see me in that light. I don't want nobody to see him in that light. Ew, I don't want people thinking about us having sex. Randoms. What's wrong? What? And so she was like, "No, stop." And he's like, "No, I'm not cutting it off to," and like maybe he was trying, it just wasn't funny to me. It was very disturbing. It showed lack of respect. Um and it's just, I'm gonna tell you, girls, yes, it's nice to have long nails. It's nice to look beautiful and pretty and dolled up. But men, a man that loves you, and men in general that are attracted to women, they don't even need all that. It's for you to enhance your beauty, because I'm a part of the beauty community. It's for you to enhance your beauty, your glory, what God has given you. You can enhance it and make it, a little bit prettier, but you don't need it to attract a man. And you don't need to be treated like a bro, a bitch, or a hoe. Because you're none of those things. Talk on all that about WAP. It's a lot of people that got WAPs. It ain't going to keep your man from cheating and beating. If that's the type of dude that he is, it doesn't matter. So I'm just saying, like I tell my son, I want to tell you guys this. All of that stuff is pretend. It's acting. It's acting. It's to sell a type of culture to the youth, because they know those of us that are, especially now in our 30s, that, are mature, we ain't even paying attention to that. We just like, oh. But the youth are sucking it up like sponges, just like I did. When I'm like, oh, I want to be a video vixen for what? Now that it's coming out, all these stories from back in my day, I'm grateful now that it was just like, no, you're not. Oh, that's cute. Nah, you're not about to do that. Oh, here's the love of your life, and now go sit down. Like my great grandma used to say, now sit down. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm sure this video has been all over the place, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. The over sexualization of young girls. Even clothing is changing. I saw a Nike crop top for someone Harper size. And I don't mean like a crop where it stops here. I mean like a midriff, basically. And I'm like, okay. Don't forget, the devil disguises himself in beauty, in salaciousness, provocative questions. Is it really? Is it really that bad? Find yourself in a situation where you going off to be with some boy and you're in a hotel room full of dudes. Like the young, I cannot think of her name right now, but I loved her story. Centonia. Ran away and ran right into the arms of a handler, of a pimp. Unfortunately killed a man out of what is, to me, self-defense. Go look at her documentary. And spent most of her life in jail. Started in childhood because she was molested, and she ran away, and that's what happened to her. The only thing that celebrities say that's real is these streets is real. These streets is real. It's only a small percentage of people that make it to a Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion or Swatty level. And trust and believe they ain't doing everything they say they doing. And if they are doing it, I pray that they soul be blessed. So, and also for parents, it's about what you allow your children to ingest as well. So I wouldn't necessarily get on the hysteria train of like they're brainwashing the youth and this and that. No, we train our children. We train our children up. It's our jobs to raise our children. It's not radio's job. It's not music job. It's not these TV shows. It's our job. It's our job to keep it 100 with them. Oh, she gonna get run through and then be through. Look up some of the people that was popular back in my day for doing little stuff like that. Well, it wasn't as the get the bag culture and the stripper culture. It wasn't like that back when I was younger. It wasn't like that, but I feel like, and I say this all the time, it got ushered in by T-Pain because he was in love with the stripper, and then you just saw throughout the years how it was like, oh, okay, so now that's cool. Players Club came out and everybody, no, just know that life, the streets are real, but that life is not real. That life is not real. You shouldn't have to sleep with, suck, play up to, take abuse for anything that is material. Anything that is material. Everything depreciates in value, lowers in wealth, in value, monetary value. The moment you drive it off the lot, the moment you wear it, the moment you take it out the store. Unless you're going to take it and put it away and never wear it and bring it out in 20 to 25 years, it doesn't have the same monetary value as it did the minute you bought it off that rack. So young girl, please enjoy the entertainment, but simply be entertained. Simply be entertained. And that's all I wanted to get out here and say. And I said it. And, thank you for watching this video. Please give it a like. Please give it a thumbs up. If you have anything you'd like to say, feel free to leave a comment. You can follow me on my Instagram page at Regina Berlinette, which is private, but if you send me a request, I will accept you if you ain't on no mess. And my business one is at Regina Berlin. That's not my business one. That's my personal one. My business one is the Message Clothing Company. Because it's getting to the end and I want to go see what my babies is doing because they're quiet. So follow me on my Instagram. I do have a Facebook. I'm not active on Facebook, but you can slide on over there. I'm trying to figure out how to connect it to my Instagram so that when I post on there, it'll just post on everything. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to check your girl out, and I'm so grateful for that. And as always, let me clear my throat. You blessed, I'm blessed, we bless. Oh.